Hello and welcome. I am so excited that you are here today. If you are a photographer and you are wondering where and how do I market and advertise my photography business to completely book up my calendar, that is exactly what we are going to be talking all about in today's video. So I'm actually going to be going down a list of exactly how I advertise, where I advertise, what I post on each platform, and I'm going to be going down the list of like, here's where I market first, and if I don't book out, then I market here, and if I don't book out, then I market here. So I hope this is going to be really helpful for you guys, and I don't want to waste any of your time, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. So the first place that I advertise my photography business is going to be my email list. Now, if you are someone who doesn't have an email list yet, I totally understand because it took me so long to finally jump on board and get an email list, but I'm telling you guys, it is so helpful. And it's a great way to connect with your loyal clients, and it's a great way to connect with your potential clients who have maybe inquired with you, but they haven't booked with you yet, so that you kind of stay top of mind. You don't want them to just inquire with you, inquire with a ton of other people, and then forget that you exist or forget who you are. So it's a great way to stay top of mind so that even if they don't book with you now, they might book with you in the future. And especially as you build your email list, you're going to start getting more and more bookings from just your email list so that you really don't have to like put your booking link out there on social media because you're going to book up with just your email list, like I said, as it grows. Maybe not at the beginning, but this is one thing that's really going to help as your business grows. So I actually do all of my booking automatically. So I use Dubsado, that's my CRM, and I'm gonna leave all these links for you guys below in case you're like, I have no idea what she's talking about. You can go ahead and check that out in the description box. So I'll leave a link to Dubsado in the description box below, but that is my CRM in case you don't know, in case you haven't heard of it. I set up all of my booking automatically for my mini sessions and my full sessions. So I will put a link in the email. I will put my locations and my inspiration and put that in a really pretty email. I use Flowdesk for my email marketing. I highly recommend it and I love it, and I'll leave that in the description below as well. So I leave a link in the email that I sent them to my booking platform. They can go ahead and go to my booking platform, fill out all their information to book a mini session or a full session. They can pay right there, and then I automatically send them a confirmation email and reminder emails. So it's pretty much zero work on my end. So email marketing really helps me because those emails are automated as well. So it really just helps me continue with that automation process so that it's really hardly any work on my end. Almost everything is automatic. I set all this stuff up at the beginning and I show up to the session. So it's super helpful for just continuing to automate my business, but also continuing to grow relationships with my clients in a way that's not very time consuming for me, but really helps me to book up my calendar, especially as your email list grows. So the goal would be, that you build up your email list to the point where you completely book out for your season, for all your mini sessions, just with your email list, and you don't have to go anywhere else to advertise. But until you get to that place, if you don't completely book up with just your email list, the next place you're going to go to advertise is your favorite social media platform. And my favorite social media platform is Instagram. That won't come as a surprise to those of you who follow me. I love Instagram. I'm very active on Instagram. So, carousel posts are a great way to connect with your existing audience. I highly recommend carousel posts over just one Instagram post, like with just one photo, because they are going to get seen more in the algorithm. And also, I just see it as more trustworthy almost. Like if I see someone just post one picture, I don't know, it's just almost a little sketchy to me. Like, why don't they have something else to show me? So I really like carousel posts. I never post just one photo. Like I said, you're going to get seen more in the algorithm that way anyway. And you can create really pretty graphics in Canva. There's a free version of Canva. There's also a paid version of Canva if you have not used it before, just to create really pretty graphics for your carousels and for your Instagram stories. Instagram stories are another great way to build relationships with your existing audience, connect with your existing audience, post about your mini sessions. You can post links on your Instagram stories, and you can post client testimonials, you can post your inspiration, you can post your locations. So I would share all that with your existing audience for sure on your stories and your carousel posts. But if you really want to reach a new audience of people who are not yet following you, Reels is going to be the best way to do that. Instagram really pushes your Reels to a cold audience, people who don't know you, people who don't follow you. So that's going to be the best way to market yourself to people who don't necessarily know you yet or don't follow you yet. So when it comes to my Reels strategy, I really like to focus on shareable content and relatable content. I really want people to see my Reels and think, wow, that really speaks to me. I want to share this because this is so relatable. Or I want to share this because, I really love, it's talking about my city and I really love this. So I'll give you a couple examples, but I just want to say, I think that the biggest mistake a lot of photographers make when they're creating Reels is just posting their work and assuming people are going to care. And I know that sounds a little bit harsh. I'm sure your work is beautiful, but there are so many incredibly talented photographers out there. So, just seeing another talented photographer's photos is not necessarily going to make someone want to book with you. They want to see, one, your personality. That's one thing that really sets you apart, showing up and showing your face on camera, not just your work. And two, like I said, they want to see relatable content, something that makes them relate to what you're saying or relate to you and think, yes, I need to book a session with this person, or at least think I need to share this, or it's something that they watch over and over because the watch time is really going to push you in the algorithm. So I'm going to give you an example. I'm a family photographer, so I really focus on marketing to moms, especially moms of young kids, and something that's really relatable to moms of young kids is always being the one taking the photos of your babies and your husband, but never being the one in the photos. And then, you go to post for your child's birthday and you realize, wow, I don't have any photos with my child. It's just all my child by themselves or my child with my husband. So I post about that a lot on Reels, about what it's like to never be the one in the photos as a mom, and how that's why it's so important to book a professional photographer. So I share that type of Reel a lot, and those always do so well for me because they're so relatable to moms, and I always get so many shares just from moms who are then sharing those Reels to my ideal clients, and more people are seeing my work and following me and booking with me. So highly recommend trying to focus on what does your ideal client want to see on Instagram. And again, it's not necessarily just your work. You have to show them something that they care about instead of just assuming people are going to care about you. It's kind of like if you've ever read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People, he talks a lot about ask questions about people and care about them and not just talking about yourself. So I really try to focus on how can I show other people that I understand them and I care about them through my Reels, as opposed to just talking about myself. So highly recommend trying to create shareable and relatable content as opposed to just talking about yourself or posting your photos to a song when it comes to your Reel strategy. Okay, so that's my Instagram strategy. And email list, Instagram. If I don't book up with those two places, I will move on to the next place, which is Google. And this is more of a long-term strategy, but Google is another place where most of my clients will either find me through referrals, through Instagram, or through Google, new clients who haven't used me before. So Google, and I have a whole nother video about this that you guys can watch, but I focus on blogging and SEO. So I blog every one of my sessions. I blog advice for families who are looking for a photographer, or just relatable content about my city or about things that would appeal to my ideal client. And I really focus on SEO so that when my ideal client is either searching for a photographer or just searching for other things on Google, that my photos will pop up. And so a lot of my clients say that they find me that way. So I have a whole nother video all about exactly how I build my blog posts for SEO and get found on Google. So you can go ahead and watch that video if that would be helpful for you. I'll link that in the description below. And then the other thing, like I said, a lot of my new clients will find me from referrals from past clients. So one thing I try to do is really share and highlight my testimonials and reviews that clients leave me. I think that's great for social proof and just getting people to trust you. But you also want those clients to be telling all their friends about you, which hopefully they'll be doing anyway. Like I said, a lot of people will share about their experience with me, and other people will book me because of that. But if you're struggling with getting your clients to refer you, you could create some kind of referral program. So you could offer them some kind of benefit in exchange for one of their friends or family members booking with you. And you could even offer some kind of benefit to the person who books with you as well. And this is completely up to you. There's a lot of different ways you could do this, but just a couple examples. You could offer a print credit or a couple extra photo downloads at their next session if one of their friends and families said that they referred them to you. And you could offer a similar benefit to the person who's booking with you as well. If someone referred them, then they get, maybe a $50 print credit or a couple extra photo downloads at their session. So that could be a great way to get past clients who already love you to start referring their friends to you. So that's a list of places that I market my photography business. If you need extra help, you feel like, I still need more places, or I still need more ideas of how to market my photography business, I actually have a free download for you all about how to market your photography business on Instagram, with even more tips about how to get found in the Instagram algorithm. So if that would be helpful for you guys, you can go ahead and download that in the description below. I hope this helped you. If you have any questions at all about how and where to market your photography business that we didn't go over in this video, feel free to drop those in the comment box, and I would love to hear your questions and help you guys out. So I hope this helped you guys, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye guys.